To class. We go at presentation. I think this shirt, I'm in love with this shirt. It looks so good. My hair looks awesome, I'm sure, all wet and soppy. Is that better? Maybe. A little bit. Actually, it looks okay. We'll go with that. Yeah, I got nothing for you guys. Nothing too special right now, but, ooh, these books are gonna have to be returned soon. I just hope my presentation goes well. I really don't want it to be all. Not that it will be, because, like I said, no one pays attention anyway. And, other words, yeah, I already have it, like, kind of planned out, so hopefully it's okay. I still get fucking nervous about it. I hate being nervous. Still get nervous about it. Okay, I'm gonna go, because I didn't eat breakfast yet, so I gotta go get my brekkie at the CFA. I have a barn fair over there later in the week. Friday, I believe. Be there.
Relatively that era. And all the major comedians that I'm going to be talking about. In our last session, I mentioned Marx Brothers, Charlie Chaplin, and the Three Stooges. I'm going to toss Buster Keaton in there, even though he's a little bit earlier. He's still pretty important. All these individuals emerge out of this vaudevillian.
Okay. Okay, so here is the video that I showed in class today.
Hi, I'm Jocelyn, and we are UB Field. We're an Indian fusion dance team. We're filming our intro video today for Muqabla, which is an Indian dance competition held at UB. You walk in, so we're all making, you're not we're all making noise, like talking to each other, da 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 da. You guys could be looking at your nails, like we're all talking, you know, like you're not in yet, okay? And next. Okay. Good morning, class.
Okay, so that's the gist of it. Basically, it shows fucking behind the scenes of how they made their intro video or whatever. And I didn't think it was that complicated. I was like, well, I'll just film extra stuff, and then when I'm putting it together, I will just make it a, its own thing. And put together and then show the clip that they're talking about in the previous clip as what it came out in the final video. And so we had to show those in class today. And I mean, granted, I didn't put a lot of time into this project. I will be the first to admit that is not the best video I've ever made, because I don't care about it. I'm like, I'm a bit more focused on other things that matter a little bit more to me than some stupid little filler project that he's giving us. So we all show our projects in class, whatever. He's like going through the projects, whatever, and he's not happy with any of the projects. He always has like corrections that should be made. He's like, well, you could do this, you should do this, you need to change the way that this is filmed or whatever. And I was just like, like, calm down there, like, we're trying here, okay? And then we get to mine, and he plays it, and then he like stops it like after it's done, and he's like, okay, so what was that? And I was like, behind the scenes video of like them making their intro video for Muqabla for like the dance competition. He's like, okay, it's really confusing. I was like, how is it confusing? Like, what the fuck is confusing about it? And he's like, you can't, like, it's an intro video for a dance contest that we're not seeing the dance part of. And I was like, you're making it more complicated than it needs to be. All you need to know is that they're making a video, okay? And this is behind the scenes of that video. You don't need to know what the dance contest is, because I'm not filming the dance contest. That's not what this is for. It's not about that. It's about them making a video, and it's about the behind the scenes and showing them getting that ready. I don't understand why you're like so pressed about this. And he's like, oh, here's the kicker. Like, all through the day, he's been like, he doesn't ever say somebody like didn't do a good job on something, but he will never, ever say a positive thing about anybody's video. He has never once said a positive thing about anybody's video, which bothers me a lot, because I was like, you know what? for the longest time I was like, he's only being a dick because he wants us to improve. Like, he's telling us all the flaws so that we can fix those. Like, that's what he's focused on, so that we can, like, you know, find those and fix them. And that's what everyone else said whenever I would kind of complain and be like, well, yeah, but he doesn't say anything nice. Like, you can point out flaws, but you can also say nice things about a video and be like, oh yeah, no, you did this right, all that stuff. And no one wants to believe that. So this time though, he's like looking at me, he's like, the fact that you have so many layers on it, I would say it's not a good idea. Don't do it. And I was like, so what do you expect me to do? I already fucking turned my project in, so you just want me to delete it, go back in time and fix it, like change the entire project? Like, no, fuck you. So don't tell me my idea is a bad idea. Okay, it's not like he said like the video is bad, like, because I get the editing. I didn't care about this video. I didn't put a lot of time into the editing of it, but like the concept of it I thought about, and the fact that you're calling that a piece of shit bothers me. Like, as a teacher, you should be encouraging your students, not shitting on them, okay? And, like, oh my god, it makes me so angry that he just, like, completely was like, it's not good. And I was like, he didn't say that about anybody else's video. There's another video where, like, because the theme of the project was behind the scenes, we had to show behind the scenes something. A lot of people interpreted it different ways, and it was cool. Another group did behind the scenes of a video they were making. And he didn't say a fucking word about it. He was like, yeah, it's behind the scenes or whatever. And here I am doing the exact same fucking thing. He's like, it's confusing. I don't get it. You have a lot of layers. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. I'm like, fuck you. Get the fuck out of my room. So I was like so close to like snapping and like yelling, because I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You're literally like grilling me for no reason. You're like ripping into me. So like now I'm like Sitting Duck is like I'm gonna go out and say it, like, Sitting Duck is the best story I've ever told, and he's gonna just tear it apart. Like, he watched the teaser trailer for it, which I can also show a clip of, because we had to, the first project I figured out, like, oh, I'll make a teaser for Sitting Duck, because I already kind of have it planned out, and it'll be like a scene that is mentioned in the video, but isn't actually like gonna be like a big part of it. So we kind of have, oh fuck, it's gonna open fucking Final Cut, 1 sec. So we have this. Basically, it's really, like, you know, creepy and whatever. She goes downstairs. She's doing her laundry, and her laundry is done for her when she comes back down. And there's a duck sitting on top of her laundry, and it's all folded and everything ready to go. Okay, and so she's standing there like, you know, what the hell is going on here? Like, why is my laundry folded? Because the dryer, you know, that doesn't happen. And then this guy comes up behind her. He's got a knife, you know, and he's like looking at her menacingly. And then, so she finally turns around, sees him, freaks out, and we do that. And that's all you see, and that's the entire thing. Sitting Duck, December 2012. And that's the teaser for Sitting Duck. Like, that's all you need to know about it right now, is that there's a killer, and, you know, rubber ducks somehow play a part in it. And I've been pretty open about that. Like, you already know this stuff. He looks at it, and that could be shot and lit as well as it is, because it is very well shot and is very well lit. I'm not gonna pull any punches here. Like, I think this was a very well done video. He looks at it and he's like, it seems a little student filmy that you used a knife as the weapon. I was like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you to be, like, criticizing me? Everyone's like, well, maybe he just wants you to, like, improve your videos and make them better or whatever. I was like, okay, yeah, but you know what? Not once did you say a nice thing about this video. You weren't like, oh, the framing is really nice, the sound is really good, the audio, you know, the plot is interesting. Like, nothing. You're just like, yeah, well, you shouldn't be using a knife because that's a little student filmy. So I had to change the entire method of killing. I had to change the script. I added about 5 or 6 pages to the script because I had to change the method of how he kills people, and then explain that, make it, you know, make sense for the video. And it's just like, are you like? And you know, it's creepier now. It's definitely creepier the way he kills people now. And so like for a while, I was under the impression like, okay, no, he's being a dick, but like in the end, the video comes out better. Like, no, you're being a dick, and you're just being a dick, and you just expect people to read into it and be like, no, 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 he means well. Like, no, no, you don't. You're just an asshole. You're just a fucking asshole, and I hate you, and I'm fucking locked into an honors contract with you. So the stupid Turn My TV thing that we have to do, behind the scenes thing, I've already agreed to edit the whole thing together into like one giant like thing, because I need honors credit for it, and so I'm locked into working with him. Like, I wish this was any other class, because now I hate the one teacher of the class that, like, the teacher of the one class I actually look forward to going to. Like, I cannot stand him now, because it's been building over the past few weeks, but I don't say anything because I'm like, you know what, maybe I'm just reading into this wrong, maybe blah, 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 blah. But for you to go out and be like, no, your idea is bad, don't do it, like, it's confusing, even though another fucking project in the room just did the exact same thing, and he didn't grill them about it. Like, he wasn't like, oh, what's your video for? How come you're doing it? Like, what's the context of it? Why is it, like, blah, 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 blah. Like, he just let them do their own thing, and it's like, why are you, like, on my dick about this? Like, I don't understand where you're coming from with this. Like, you're just a fucking asshole. Get out of my life. I wish I could leave and just not go back, not deal with you anymore. You can hear that, right? It's like, the thing is, the bass is so strong that I can't even wear headphones to cover it up, because it's still like shaking the wall. It's like, turn your fucking music down, bitch. I don't know, man. This is like, I'm pissed. Like, today is just not my day. Not in a good mood at all today. Fuck this guy. Fuck intermediate video teacher. Fuck all sorts of shit. I'm pissed. I came here to eat lunch or dinner because I was just like, that kid, I don't want to listen to his music all day. So, but it amazes me how I was able to be polite to these people. The fact that I'm polite to anybody right now is like beyond me. I don't know how I'm doing it because I'm in the worst fucking mood. Oh my god. I'm just trying to like stay away from the world. Remember this place? Made some movie magic here. Iconic scenes. It's a big deal. Yeah, exercise. I feel like exercise is the only thing that's gonna take my mind. Running around, jumping around, getting like exhausted from physical exertion is the only thing that's gonna take my mind off how angry I am at everything right now. Because if I can laugh at myself, then I'll be okay. So I just need to embarrass myself or do something stupid. Okay, so it just got better. I just spent the past hour and a half hanging out with Steve and Dan and Don. Steve showed me everything there is to know about longboards. So I could tell you how to change anything on there. I could tell you all the different things about them. And I can, you'll pass the exam after, because I know so much. Like we watch so many longboarding videos. he's like, he loves it. It's funny. It reminds me of how Jocelyn talks about, like, RHA and that stuff, and like Nick talks about RHA, and it's just funny seeing how like passionate people are about stuff. And because I get that way about like making videos, like where you just like you don't want to stop talking about it, and so it's pretty cool. It's cool to see like what other people are interested in. Better mood. It's a good thing. I'll see you tomorrow.